Managing diabetes is a complex and ongoing challenge that requires constant attention to diet, lifestyle, and sometimes medication. One of the biggest factors influencing your blood sugar levels and overall health is the food you eat. And that includes not only your main meals, but also the snacks you consume throughout the day. For many people, snacking is a normal, often unconscious part of daily life. A quick bite between meetings, a little something to tide you over until dinner, or a small indulgence to satisfy cravings. But if you have diabetes, snacking isn't just about hunger or pleasure. It can have serious consequences for your blood glucose control and your long-term health outcomes. Before we continue, I'd like to tell you about Diacelan, a powerful blend of 13 natural ingredients, each carefully selected for their proven ability to support healthy blood sugar levels, enhance insulin sensitivity, and promote overall wellness. You can read more on diacelan.com. What many people with diabetes don't realize is that certain snacks, even those marketed as healthy or low-fat, can be some of the worst offenders when it comes to blood sugar spikes, insulin resistance, and metabolic inflammation. These snacks frequently contain high amounts of added sugars, refined carbohydrates, unhealthy trans fats, or artificial additives, all of which can wreak havoc on your body's delicate balance. Unlike whole foods that digest slowly and provide sustained energy, these processed snacks are often quickly broken down into glucose, causing rapid and dangerous spikes in your blood sugar levels. This triggers a cascade of effects. Your pancreas releases large amounts of insulin to manage the surge. Your blood sugar then crashes, leaving you feeling fatigued and hungry again. And over time, this cycle can worsen insulin resistance and contribute to the progression of diabetes and its complications. First and foremost on the list of problematic snacks are sugary beverages. This category isn't always thought of as snacks per se, but many people consume sodas, fruit punches, energy drinks, bottled iced teas, and flavored coffee drinks throughout the day as a way to stay energized or quench thirst. Unfortunately, these drinks contain massive amounts of added sugar, often without any fiber, protein, or fat to slow their absorption. For example, a standard 20-ounce soda has roughly 65 grams of sugar, more than 15 teaspoons, packed into just a few gulps. Flavored coffee drinks like mochas, caramel lattes, or frappuccinos from popular chains can contain similar or even higher amounts of sugar, sometimes accompanied by large portions of cream and syrups that add saturated fat and calories. These sugars enter the bloodstream almost immediately in liquid form, causing your blood glucose to spike rapidly. Unlike eating an apple or whole grain toast, where fiber helps slow sugar absorption, sugary drinks create a glucose rush that demands a surge of insulin to bring it back down. This spike and subsequent crash can leave you feeling fatigued, irritable, and hungry again shortly after. Over time, this cycle damages your insulin sensitivity and can accelerate the progression of diabetes. Moreover, regular consumption of sugary drinks increases inflammation in the body, raises triglyceride levels, and stresses your liver, contributing to fatty liver disease, a condition common in people with diabetes. Even diet versions of these drinks, which use artificial sweeteners, can cause metabolic changes. Studies suggest that artificial sweeteners may alter gut bacteria, interfere with insulin regulation, and even increase cravings for sweet foods, which complicates diabetes management. The best alternatives are simple: water, unsweetened herbal or green teas, or sparkling water infused with natural flavors like lemon, lime, or mint. Black coffee or coffee with a splash of unsweetened almond or oat milk and a sprinkle of cinnamon provides flavor without sugar. These healthier beverage choices hydrate you effectively without the blood sugar spike or calorie overload, supporting your body's balance and overall health. The second category that poses a serious problem for people with diabetes is packaged snack cakes and donuts. These sweet, processed treats are everywhere, from vending machines in convenience stores to office kitchens and even some breakfast menus. They're marketed as convenient and indulgent options, but their ingredients tell a different story. The base is usually refined white flour, which has been stripped of fiber and essential nutrients, meaning it behaves very much like pure sugar once digested. Added sugars like high fructose corn syrup, sucrose, and other sweeteners contribute to blood glucose surges. Additionally, many of these products contain trans fats or hydrogenated oils, which are known to raise LDL cholesterol, lower HDL cholesterol, and promote inflammation and plaque buildup in arteries. This combination of refined carbs, sugars, and unhealthy fats creates a potent metabolic storm that can rapidly increase blood sugar and worsen cardiovascular risk, already high in people with diabetes. Furthermore, these snacks tend to be calorie-dense but nutritionally void, lacking protein and fiber that would help slow digestion and promote fullness. The result? You might feel temporarily satisfied but end up hungrier soon after, leading to a cycle of cravings and overeating. Even sugar-free or low-fat versions can be misleading. They often contain sugar alcohols, artificial sweeteners, or extra refined carbs, which might cause digestive issues or still raise blood sugar in sensitive individuals. A much healthier choice would be to prepare your own diabetes-friendly snacks. For example, homemade oat or almond flour muffins sweetened naturally with mashed bananas or a touch of honey provide fiber, antioxidants, and protein. Greek yogurt topped with fresh berries and a sprinkle of chia or flax seeds offers a creamy, sweet option packed with protein, fiber, and omega-3 fats, all of which help stabilize blood glucose and promote sustained energy. These alternatives nourish your body and keep cravings in check, helping you break free from the harmful sugar and fat cycle caused by processed sweets. The third major snack category to avoid if you have diabetes includes salty, refined carbohydrate snacks such as potato chips, pretzels, cheese puffs, and many types of crackers. These snacks might seem like a better choice because they're savory rather than sweet, but they can be just as harmful in different ways. Most of these snacks are made from white potatoes, white flour, or cornstarch, all of which are highly refined and low in fiber. When digested, these carbs break down quickly into glucose, causing blood sugar spikes comparable to sugary snacks. The issue is compounded because salty snacks are designed to be hyper-palatable, combining fat, salt, and crunch to stimulate the brain's reward system. This makes it very easy to overeat, often without even realizing how much you've consumed. Eating multiple servings of chips or pretzels in one sitting is common, leading to excessive calorie and carbohydrate intake that worsens blood sugar control. Additionally, many salty snacks are fried in industrial seed oils like soybean, sunflower, or canola oil, which are high in omega-6 fatty acids. While omega-6 fats are essential in small amounts, excessive intake can promote inflammation, which plays a key role in insulin resistance and cardiovascular disease. These snacks also contain high amounts of sodium, which can increase blood pressure and cause fluid retention, both dangerous complications for people with diabetes, who are already at greater risk for heart and kidney disease. Unlike whole food snacks, these options are usually very low in protein and fiber, meaning they provide little satiety or nutritional benefit. Instead, focus on whole, nutrient-dense snacks like a handful of raw or roasted nuts such as almonds, walnuts, or pistachios, which provide healthy fats, protein, and fiber. Roasted chickpeas or edamame seasoned with herbs and spices are another crunchy, satisfying choice that won't spike blood sugar. Air-popped popcorn tossed lightly with olive oil and nutritional yeast offers fiber and volume without the unhealthy fats or sodium overload found in chips. Even homemade veggie chips made from kale, zucchini, or sweet potatoes can be baked with a small amount of heart-healthy oil and seasoning to satisfy that craving for crunch without compromising blood sugar control. Here's an extra category that often flies under the radar, but can be surprisingly harmful for people with diabetes, is fruit-flavored yogurts and other sweetened dairy snacks. At first glance, these might seem like a healthy choice because yogurt is generally associated with probiotics, calcium, and protein, all beneficial nutrients. However, many commercially available fruit-flavored yogurts are packed with added sugars, often in amounts comparable to a candy bar or a sugary soda. This added sugar usually comes from fruit concentrates, syrups, or sweeteners that mask the naturally tart flavor of plain yogurt. The result is a product that can cause rapid spikes in blood glucose levels, undermining the benefits you might expect from a dairy-based snack. Moreover, many of these sweetened yogurts contain low-quality ingredients such as artificial flavors, colors, and stabilizers, which add little nutritional value and may even contribute to inflammation in the body. The protein content in these yogurts is often diluted due to added fillers and sweeteners, which means they provide less satiety and less support for stable blood sugar levels compared to plain Greek yogurt or cottage cheese. For someone managing diabetes, these sugar-laden dairy snacks can trigger the same kind of blood sugar roller coaster seen with candies and processed sweets, making it harder to maintain consistent glucose control. Choosing plain, unsweetened yogurts, especially varieties high in protein like Greek yogurt or Icelandic skyr, and pairing them with fresh fruit, nuts, or seeds allows you to enjoy a creamy, satisfying snack without the harmful sugar load. This way you get the probiotic benefits, calcium, and high-quality protein, which helps slow digestion and glucose absorption, keeping your blood sugar more stable over time. Being mindful of labels and sugar content on dairy products can make a significant difference in how your snacks affect your diabetes management and overall health. It's important to remember that managing diabetes is a continuous journey, one that involves daily decisions, sometimes small but always meaningful, about what we eat and how we care for our bodies. The snacks you choose are far more than just little bites between meals. They can either contribute to a cycle of blood sugar instability, inflammation, and fatigue, or they can be stepping stones toward greater balance, energy, and well-being. Avoiding these worst snack categories, sugary drinks, packaged sweets like cakes and donuts, and salty, refined carbohydrate snacks, is not about deprivation or giving up enjoyment. Rather, it's about understanding the profound impact these foods have on your body's ability to regulate glucose and insulin, as well as your long-term health outcomes. Choosing healthier alternatives means embracing foods that nourish your body, stabilize your blood sugar, and support your metabolic health. Whole food snacks rich in fiber, protein, and healthy fats don't just prevent dangerous glucose spikes. They help you feel more satisfied, reduce cravings, and give you sustained energy throughout the day. This allows you to break free from the exhausting roller coaster of highs and lows that so many people with diabetes experience. Remember, progress doesn't require perfection. Even small changes, such as swapping a soda for infused water or reaching for a handful of nuts instead of chips, add up over time and create a foundation for better health. Moreover, making mindful snack choices empowers you to take control of your diabetes rather than letting it control you. It's about cultivating a positive relationship with food, one that fuels your body, supports your goals, and honors your well-being. Along the way, it's okay to experiment and find snacks that you genuinely enjoy and that satisfy your taste buds without compromising your health. Whether it's homemade protein balls, fresh veggies with hummus, or a simple fruit and nut combo, there are countless delicious diabetes-friendly options to explore. Ultimately, managing diabetes successfully requires a holistic approach that includes not only smart nutrition, but also regular physical activity, stress management, and working closely with your healthcare team. By educating yourself about the worst snack choices and their effects, you've already taken an important step forward. Use this knowledge as a tool to make informed decisions every day, and don't hesitate to seek support from dietitians, diabetes educators, or support groups as you navigate your journey. Your health and quality of life matter deeply, and with mindful snacking and consistent care, you can achieve greater blood sugar stability, reduce complications, and enjoy a fuller, more vibrant life. Remember, every snack is an opportunity to nourish, strengthen, and support your body, and choosing wisely empowers you to live your best life with diabetes. Keep moving forward, stay curious, and be kind to yourself along the way.